Good morning, students. Welcome to your biology class. I hope you all are fit and fine, and students, you are doing a good reading of this lesson. Okay, so let's continue our chapter 14, that is natural resources, with the next topic, that is the carbon cycle. As you know, students, carbon is found in different forms on the earth. It occurs in elemental form as diamond and graphite, and in combined state, that is in compound form, it is found as carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, that is CO2, as carbonate and hydrogen carbonate salts in various minerals, while all life forms, they are based on carbon compounds, that is carbon containing molecules like proteins, carbohydrates, fats, nucleic acids, and vitamins. Also, students, the endoskeletons or the exoskeletons of various animals, they are also formed from carbonate salts. So from all this, we get to know how important carbon is for all of us. Okay, so now how the carbon cycle happens. See, carbon is incorporated into life forms through the basic process of photosynthesis. As you know, students, photosynthesis, the process of making food by the plants, which occurs in the presence of sunlight. And also the green colored pigment chlorophyll is required, and CO2 is used by the plants for this process. And in this process, what happens, students? In this process, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, or which is dissolved in water, it is converted into glucose molecules. Okay, carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and the chlorophyll is converted into glucose, and oxygen gas is released. As you know, this is the process of photosynthesis. These glucose molecules are either converted into other substances, or also you know that they are used to provide energy for the synthesis of other biologically important molecules. So students, for the synthesis of other compounds in the body, this glucose molecules, they are used as energy, or they are also converted into other substances which are required by the body. Okay, so in this way, carbon dioxide is used by the plants, and in turn plants produce glucose and energy. Now see, the utilization of glucose to provide energy to living things involves which process? It involves the process of respiration. And what happens, students? That oxygen may or may not be used to convert glucose back into carbon dioxide. Aerobic or anaerobic respiration, students, if we talk about, as you know, respiration में क्या होता है? Oxygen, it gets combined with food, okay, and that is stored in the form of glucose, and then it converts this glucose back into carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide is exhaled out by the living beings and it goes back into the एटमॉस्फेयर. तो आपने देखा कि फोटोसिंथेसिस के थ्रू प्लांट्स उस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को यूज करते हैं और कन्वर्ट करते हैं ग्लूकोज में, और ह्यूमन बींग्स में रेस्पिरेशन में दिस ग्लूकोज is converted again into CO2, which is released and it comes back to the atmosphere. Another process which adds carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is the process of combustion. When anything burns to give heat energy, the process is called combustion, where the fuels are burned to provide energy for various requirements like heating, cooking, transportation, industrial processes, etc. In fact, the percentage of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is said to have doubled since the industrial revolution. आपको मालूम है स्टूडेंट, number of industries are increasing and the vehicles, they are also increasing, so the amount of carbon dioxide, it has been doubled. And when the human beings, क्यों डबल हो रहा है? Because we human beings, we have started burning the fossil fuels like coal and petroleum at a very large scale. Carbon, like water, is thus cycled repeatedly through different forms by physical और बायोलॉजिकल एक्टिविटीज़. कोई बायोलॉजिकल एक्टिविटीज़ हो रही हैं स्टूडेंट, कहीं फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज़ हो रही हैं, थ्रू द, लाइक यू सी, थ्रू द प्रोसेस ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन एंड कंबशन. Again, CO2 goes back into the atmosphere, from where it is absorbed by the plants, then it is used during the process of photosynthesis, then converted into glucose, and in the process of respiration, glucose is again converted into carbon dioxide, releasing energy as well. Okay, so you can see carbon dioxide जो है release भी हो रही है, carbon dioxide consume भी हो रही है. Now if you see students, if we talk about the greenhouse effect, now let's remember activity 14.1. Actually इसमें हमने क्या किया था? We have taken a beaker full of water, a bottle full of soil or sand, a closed bottle containing a thermometer, और हमने उनको सनलाइट में रख दिया था for 3 hours. Now after that we measured the temperature, और हमें क्या मिलता है? In activity 14.1 we have observed that heat is trapped by glass. In third case students, we are talking about that heat is trapped by glass and hence the temperature inside the glass enclosure, जो glass की हमने बॉटल ली थी उसके अंदर जो था temperature was much higher than the surroundings. This phenomenon was used to create an enclosure where tropical plants could be kept warm during the winters in colder climates. Students, आपने देखा होगा कि plants के लिए भी हम ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट को यूज करते हैं. दिस इज कॉल्ड ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट, जहाँ पर हम क्या करते हैं, कुछ इस तरह का सेटअप करते हैं so that the plants they get heat during the cold climate in winters. Okay, such enclosures, इस तरह के houses को जो green net करके हम houses वगैरह बनाते हैं proper, they are called greenhouses. And greenhouses students, because this effect also occur in atmosphere. अगर आप atmosphere की बात करें students, some gases, when the earth receives heat from the sun, some gases they prevent the escape of heat from the earth. Okay, they are called greenhouse gases. क्या बोलते हैं हम उनको? Greenhouse gases. As you know students, when the earth receives the light, some sunlight that hits earth is reflected back into the space and some is absorbed by the earth. Okay, so greenhouse gases क्या करती हैं students? They prevent heat from escaping into space और planet को वार्म करके रखती हैं, एक एवरेज टेम्परेचर मेंटेन करके रखती है, जिसमें से हमारी एक गैस है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. बट व्हेन इट इज प्रेजेंट इन सफिशिएंट क्वांटिटी, सफिशिएंट मीन्स कि जितनी ज़रूरत है उतनी ही जब प्रेजेंट रहती है. बट इफ देर इज एन इंक्रीज इन द परसेंटेज ऑफ सच गैसेस, अगर इस गैसेस की परसेंटेज बढ़ जाती है, जैसा कि अभी आपने देखा ड्यू टू द रीज़न ऑफ व्हीकुलर एमिशंस और इंडस्ट्रियल जो एमिशंस हैं उनकी वजह से स्टूडेंट्स concentration of carbon dioxide is increasing in the atmosphere and it would cause the average temperature to increase worldwide and this is called greenhouse effect. Okay, so ये जो है greenhouse effect होता है naturally, जब तक हो जितना हो रहा है which is not increasing the average temperature of the earth, then it is okay, but when it increases the temperature of the earth, then it is not good for us. Carbon dioxide, it is one of the greenhouse gas. Others can be methane or carbon monoxide. So an increase in the carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere, what will happen? More heat would be absorbed or would retained. It would retain in the atmosphere. एटमॉस्फेयर में उतनी ज़्यादा हीट रह जाएगी एंड इट विल लीड टू द प्रॉब्लम दैट इज कॉल्ड global warming, which has become worldwide problem, students. This is called global warming. What we call it? Global warming. So students, I hope very short topic I have explained to you. It's very easy, very simple. You know all the processes. On the basis of this topic, worksheet 21 has been prepared. I hope you will be able to answer all these questions. Okay. If there is any query, you can ask. And students, I hope you will submit your work timely. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.